Hey everybody, this is Randy from Texas NEV. I don't normally do firearm reviews or firearm videos or whatnot, as I mostly do electric vehicle stuff, but I wanted to show you this neat little trigger hack that I did for my Ruger LCP. As you know, the Ruger LCP is a very popular subcompact concealed carry firearm and chambered in 380 auto, and I think they've made like a million of these things. They're very tiny and great for for warm weather carry and whatnot. But as most people have reviewed, nobody really likes the trigger pull. It's very heavy and long. So Ruger responded by coming out with the LCP2 model, which is vastly improved trigger pull. However, the main difference between the LCP and LCP2 is the LCP is a hammer-fired handgun, and the LCP2 is a striker-fired handgun. So when I was playing around with this, I came up with a really neat way to help improve the trigger. So the first thing I did is I put some yellow paint on the sights here. I know it doesn't look yellow. I got an incandescent bulb going, but the other thing I did was, it's these two lines right here. You're like, well, what are that for? So let me show you. So first thing we want to do is we make sure with any firearm is always keep it pointed in a safe direction. Make sure the firearm's unloaded. You see the magazine is empty. The chamber is clear. Okay. So when you pull the hammer, when you pull it back like that, you notice, oh, there's something new there now. You see that? Well, there's the hammer. Okay. Well, what I did is I took some tie wraps or rubber bands or whatever, or I just held it. You can hold it with your finger too, and I started to pull the, verifying that it was unloaded, of course. Okay. I would slowly pull the trigger back right there until that yellow, and then I held it right there. Okay. And I put a piece of tape on both sides, and I took a yellow paintbrush and I just painted a yellow stripe across there. And what that did for me is that when I'm in a aiming position and I go to fire, when it gets to the bottom of that and I'm aiming, I know that if I pull a little bit more, it's going to break. So that was a huge improvement for it was a visual acuity or a visual cue that the hammer was about to fall. So again, pull the hammer back right there, boom, and that's really helped my accuracy out when I'm at the range and whatnot. And it also, because you're looking at it anyway, you've got your sight picture and you have this bright yellow bar across the bottom, and just by you're already aiming anyway, and you already know you can pull the trigger back just right there. You know exactly right there, a little bit more, and you can hold it right there. And then all you need to do is go 1, 2, 3, boom, at you, it breaks. So a neat little hack. It doesn't actually do anything for the trigger itself, but it makes for a nice little improvement for $0.00. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe.